Let's close our eyes. Last night I had a beautiful conversation with a friend of mine about being busy, about productivity, wanting to accomplish things. Everything that we try to do in our daily lives. For some of us who are productivity freaks like me, this contemplation can be a good exploration to see something that we may have missed in the past. As a culture, you talk to anyone, or at least that has been my experience. A generic question like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And more often than not, the response comes out, "Oh, very busy." Keeping busy or being busy, but somehow busy is the word that kind of controls our life. And busy is not a phase, it's not something that we do for a day or two, and then we are free. Busy is an activity that requires maintenance. The more you do, the more busy you are. The more you do, the more you have to do. the world of to do lists. I think it was only a matter of time when someone realized what kind of a list is this to do list. The more you scratch out, the more items get appended to it. The list of activities is just endless. Things always keep breaking apart, deteriorating, coming up. And if these lists run our life, then we are always in catch up mode. We are riding this wave of to do lists, where on days we get a lot of things scratched off our list, we feel good. And most days we feel overwhelmed. Maybe sometimes not good enough. Stressed, exhausted, fatigued. There's nothing wrong in the to do list, and nothing wrong in getting things done, and nothing, absolutely nothing wrong in getting more things done. But what is slightly muddled up is how we approach these lists. And these lists are actual lists sometimes, or sometimes just action items burning our mental energy. Even as a kid, when I was in engineering school, and there was an exam, no matter how much time I had before the exam, 1 or 2 days before the exam was the perfect time to study. And even if I'd tried studying before the exam, a week, a month, it didn't matter. The day before the exam, I always felt like I had not fully understood things. That might say a lot about my engineering capabilities. But 1 or 2 years in, I realized that once I head over to my college and I sit in that examination hall, I am prepared. No matter how much was pending the day before, I was ready. That was the best I could do. And whatever was not studied, skipped over, forgotten, that was also a part of being ready. Now that I look back and can conceptualize, I feel intuitively I studied what I wanted to study. The intelligence, the innate intelligence in me was running the show. Whatever was deemed important, sometimes important and urgent, got accomplished. And I think the same is true about my everyday life. I have 1,000 things to do, but the most important always get done. The bills get paid on time. Whatever is on the calendar gets accomplished. And whatever is not really in my heart to be done stays pending until it becomes important and urgent. And then it becomes accomplished. Sounds like a straightforward system. Only that between it being pending and getting accomplished, it burns a lot of my mental RAM, my mental energy, creates a lot of unnecessary anxiety. And I see this happening in my friends and family as well. But what if we recognized that the list is only a guide, not a rule? Instead of it running the show, it's a tool to facilitate where we are headed. Unfortunately, the world that we are a part of tracks what is accomplished, how much is accomplished. Being busy is rewarded and incentivized. Announcing to our friends, family that, oh yeah, I'm busy, very busy, is a matter of pride. But when we do pause and reflect for ourselves, we don't measure the quality of our life in what we have accomplished. We care about how we feel. We care about how we felt before, during, and after our actions. Sometimes half done things provide us a lot more fulfillment than scratching all the items of our to do list. And we can take a moment to reflect, to verify for ourselves. In so many decades, everything that was needed got accomplished. And whatever is pending or remained pending was never really something that we wanted to accomplish, anyways. And we can also verify by how we evaluate the quality of our life. Do we keep a running list of tasks we accomplished in the last year, 5 years, 10 years? Or do we look how we felt in the last year, last 5 years, last 10 years? We care about how much happier we have become, how much we have grown, how much we have shared, contributed, loved, laughed, celebrated. So, this friend of mine, coming back to the original story, he suggested, what if, what if we decided intentionally, consciously, knowingly, that this emotion or this attitude is what I want to experience today. If you look at your list and you see that a lot of those things that are on your plate for today are inciting fear in us. What if we intentionally decided and told the universe, I want to feel courage. I want to be courageous today. I want to feel abundance today. According to him, he said, there's no end to activities. What counts at the end is the inner work, the growth, the quality of our life. Things will get done as they've always been getting done. The only question is, how? How are we feeling? Is there grace, abundance, courage, love, running through our days, through our lives? Or is it the usual overwhelm, anxiety, catch up? The same activities that we do can become an opportunity to experience what we intentionally set out to experience. Or it could become an unintentional set of rehearsed attitudes, unconsciously rehearsed attitudes running our life. Our life is made up of days. the more intentional days we have, the more intentional life we'll have. Thank you.